It is the combination. Okay, environment is the combination of living and non-living things, or it is also known as atmosphere. Environment is atmosphere, no, or um, that atmosphere around us. No, our environment is the combination of let's say water, no, air, trees, that's mammals and other creatures or animals, right, is known as environment. So let's see the definition that what is environment exactly. Okay, introduction to environment and environment education. That, let's say, here is the concept of environment. See, environment is the, what is environment? Environment is the surrounding in which an organization operates, including air, water, land, natural resources, flora and fauna, human beings, and their interrelation. Right? That means environment is the surrounding, yes, in which an organization operates, including air, water, land, natural resources, right, and flora, fauna, human beings, and their interrelation is included in as environment. And surrounding in this context extend from within an organization to the global system. That means surrounding in this context extend from uh, within an organization to the global system. Means that's especially surrounding is the combination, or environment is the combination of air, water, land, natural resources, flora, fauna, human beings, right, etc. So here is the introduction. What is the environment? Is the sum of conditions in which an organism has to survive or maintain its life process. The place where animals and other creatures are natural, that's let's say like a tree, natural resources like tree, water can be, air can be found, and it helps to survive or the maintain our life process as well. It influences the growth and development of living forms. In other words, environment refers to those surroundings that surrounds living beings from all sides and affect their lives. It includes physical, biological, and socio-cultural aspect of environment. These four are the aspect of environment. No, but and the exact definition of environment is the sum of total conditions in which an organism has to survive or maintain its life process, or the place where uh, living beings where living beings maintain its life process, or where living beings survive is known as environment. Yes. Here is concept of environment in figure. See, environment is the combination of physical, biological, socio-cultural aspect. Physical, biological, and likewise socio-cultural aspect. Like in physical aspect, water, soil, temperature, roads, etc. can be included. And similarly, in biological aspect like plant, animals, microbes, and small insect, no, or insect. And in sociocultural aspect, our tradition, culture, custom, belief, food habit, our practices are included in cultural aspect. That means we can define environment as the combination of all aspects like biological, physical, and sociocultural. where we can survive and where we can uh, run our life process. Yes. So similarly, in first of all, if we define environment, then it will be easy to.
Environment identificat.
So what is environment now? What is environment? That is the combination of all aspect like physical, biological, socio-cultural, physical, biological, and socio-cultural aspect. That is known as environment. Okay, and let's see concept environmental education. Now, environmental education, or uh, till we have
Hello?
defined environment. Now, environment education. Say that environment education is the education, the knowledge, the information regarding to environment is known as environment education, from which we can get various informations about the preservation and consumption of our environment. जसबाट हामीले वातावरण शिक्षा भनेको यस्तो शिक्षा हो जसले वातावरण सम्बन्धी ज्ञान हैन, वातावरण सम्बन्धी सूचना, वातावरण सम्बन्धी शिक्षा प्रदान गर्छ, जसबाट हामीले हाउ टु युज इन्भाइरोमेन्ट, हाउ टु प्रिजर्भ इन्भाइरोमेन्ट, हाउ टु सर्भाइभ इन द इन्भाइरोमेन्ट, we can learn these facts from the environmental education that teaches us. Our environment education teaches us about the preservation and consumption of environment, or the way of surviving in the environment. Especially environmental education teaches us the way of surviving, or the way of preserving, or the way of consuming the environmental resources that we can get from environment. We can get many things from environment, right? Environment give, gives us everything like food, right? And like clothes, yeah, like the way of life, and like raw materials needed to make fine goods, right? So environment is the backbone of our life. Thus, without environment, we cannot think to survive, or it is impossible to survive without environment. So environment is essential for us to survive, to spend happy life as well. In a similar way, we have a definition of environmental education. It is a process that allows individuals to explore environmental issues, engage in problem solving, and take action to improve the environment. As a result, individuals develop a deeper understanding of environmental issues and have the skill to make informed and responsible decisions. See, um, especially environment education gives or provides or allow us to explore environmental issues, to preserve environment, no, to survive in the environment, engage in problem solving, and take action to improve the environment. That is the conservation, or that is the preservation. Okay, that's improve the environment, action to improve. That means to preserve environment, As a result, individuals develop a deeper understanding. जसबाट जो पढ्ने व्यक्ति हो हैन अथवा हामीले के गर्न सक्छौं इज वी क्यान गेट भेरियस इन्फर्मेशन्स फ्रम द इन्भाइरोमेन्टल एजुकेसन. That's why it develops the skills to make informed and responsible decisions. That is known as environmental education. Okay, so here are some definition of different scholars. Okay, different viewpoint. As per the IUCN Commission of Education, the definition of environment education is below. Environment education is the process of recognizing values and clarifying concepts in order to develop skill and attitudes necessary to understand and appreciate the interrelatedness among man, his culture, and his biological surroundings. Means, especially, it gives. Yes, means especially environment education is the process that teaches values, clarifying concept, no, and especially it appreciates the interrelatedness among man, his culture, and biological surrounding, or physical, biological, or socio-cultural status of the people. Environment education also entails practice in decision making and self-formulation of a code of behavior about issue concerning environmental quality. This is the definition of IUCN, Commission of Education, as per the environmental education. Okay, so here you will get something. Okay, here one, and as per the next definition, yeah, see here. Here are needs and importance of education. First of all, write your note from the concept. Okay, from the concept, introduction to environment education and environment and environment education, and definition of let's say environment and concept of environment or environmental education first, then we will. Okay, so the students, you can write your notes from the slides. Then I will show you first of all introduction to environment and environmental education, and similarly the concept of environment is what is environment exactly, and likewise introduction is here environment, definition of environment. This is the definition, right? And please write it. And similarly, we have next introduction to environment. Here is another definition of environment. You can write it also. And similarly, the concept of environment in figure, right? In figure is the environment is the combination of physical, biological, and socio-cultural aspect. So you will write it, yes. So I'll show you here in physical aspect, water, soil, temperature, roads, etc., and biological aspect, plants, animals, microbes, and insect as well. And similarly, in socio-cultural aspect, tradition, customs, beliefs, right, prevailing in our society are included under socio-cultural aspect of environment. And now you will write it. And similarly, the concept and the definition according to IUCN, Commission of Education. Definition of environment education according to IUCN, Commission of Education. And here the needs and importance of environment education. See, in this point, we'll learn the needs, why environment is necessary for the humans and all living beings. Means, see here are the some importance and needs of environment to impart knowledge to the individuals about the different aspects of environment, especially to spread knowledge, to provide knowledge to the individuals or to the learners about the different aspects of environment, like socio physical, biological, socio-cultural as well. Yes, likewise we can know or we can learn various things from the environmental educational, right, or environmental education or environment education. So similarly, next point is to provide knowledge about the interrelationship between man and nature. That means to provide interrelationship between human beings and environment, or human beings or nature, right? And number third, to raise awareness for the rational and responsible utilization of resources. Means that is proper utilization, proper preservation and utilization of that word environment, no, or to make aware to the people to further rational and responsible utilization of resources. And similarly, to educate the people about the needs and importance of environment. That's why especially it provide knowledge to the importance or on the about the needs and importance of environment. And next point is to integrate environment conservation activities, or to conduct environment conservation activities, or to conserve our nature as well. And similarly, next point is to provide information to the people for conservation measures according to ecological diversity. Thus, as per the ecological diversity, there might be the different ways of conserving or preserving our nature. So it provide us information for the measures according to ecological diversity, right? And similarly, to maintain ecological balance for the survival of all living beings like human, animals, insect, and every that living beings, and to teach people to pay respect for all aspects of the nature, like all aspect, biological, physical, or socio-cultural aspect of nature or environment. Means it teaches us various things. Okay, that's why it is very important to learn or to acquire environmental education, and it will help us to learn more. That's a way to learn various way to preserve, to utilize, no, and to spread knowledge, to conserve, and everything. That's why it is very important to get environment education. Okay, now please note down from the beginning. Okay, I will show you. So you can note down from the beginning. See, or either can take help from videos as well. And similarly, next point is concept of environment. Please note it. is, and similarly introduction. Okay, introduction of environment. Environment is the sum of total condition in which an organism has to survive or maintain its life process. It influences the growth and development of living forms. In other words, environment refers to those surroundings that surrounds living beings from outside and affect their lives. It includes physical, biological, and socio-cultural aspects of environment. Okay, so similarly here in figure, concept of environment in figure, and physical,
Not finished, sir.
biological aspect, and socio-cultural aspect. And this in under physical aspect, water, soil, temperature, roads, no, etc. can be included. And similarly in biological aspect, plants, animals, microbes, insect, right? Similarly in socio-cultural aspect, traditions, custom, beliefs, no, food habits, practice, festivals, is all are under socio-cultural aspect. So please note down. Okay, so
Not finished, sir.
this much for today. We will talk next session on the on our next class. Okay, so thank you for your participation.
Okay.